What's up, y'all? What's going on? What y'all up to? What's going on? Getting ready. Trying to get it ready. Trying to get it ready for PNB. What's up? What's going on? What y'all up to? You got 9 folks in here. What's up? What y'all doing? What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me get this straight out. Freak, what's up, bro? Freak, what's up with my nizzle? What's a nizzle, Freak? What's a nizzle? What up, Taz? Hot Hoopy, what's up, bro? I saw your video, Hot Hoopy. Got that primer looking good. What y'all up to? I'm up here doing the same thing, trying to get it ready, man. I know, Freak, but what nizzle is short for? Watch yourself now, Freak. You know what nizzle is short for. But anyway, what y'all doing? Yeah, Freak, that's the plan, man. PNB, I'm up here doing a little brake mod on my on my buggy instead of running these carbon fiber, well, not carbon fiber, but plastic brake pads, carbon brake pads. I switched those out, and I'm gonna run the um the calipers with the pads on them and with the metal disc. So I'm gonna run this style instead of running the plastic ones. So yeah, yeah, Freak, it should be off the chain though, for real. Jers, what's up, man? So yeah, I'm gonna run this kind of brake system on this one this time. The ones with the pads on the brake calipers themselves instead, and with the metal disc, it just give you more consistent braking power than running the plastic disc. So I'm gonna run this. So I'm gonna see how I go. So yeah, I've been trying to make sure everything is free, not bound up. So yeah, just getting together. getting it together. So yeah, Jers, what you been up to, man? Where you been at, Jers? You been racing, Jers? So what y'all up to? So yeah, man, just trying to get it together and just going through it. Got everything broke down. That's all I got together right here, just the body, just the chassis and the servos and, and the and the braces and the steering rack. Everything else broke down. So just cleaning it up real good and like I said, switching them brakes out. 916, what's up, man? I saw you last night. RC said you was doing your thing this past weekend at the track. Congratulations, brother. Keep running, man. Getting better and getting better. Getting better. Getting better. That's all it's about. 916. Keep running, man. You got this. Oh, yo, Jersey, you just been practicing? Okay, practiced yesterday for the first time. I got you. That's what's up. That's what's up. My last race was down in Crestview, Florida. It was a red clay track. It was kind of loose, kind of wet, but the track kept changing. You know what I'm saying? It was when I got there that morning, it was kind of loamy, kind of fluff on top, but it's still kind of soft up under the fluff. So I ran some J Concept Stalkers. That's pretty good when it's like that. And but then through the middle of the day, like y'all saw in the videos, through the middle part of the day, when I ran the qualifiers, when I got done, that's when my spur gear had chipped that tooth, but I got another one now. But anyway, the track was at that time it was kind of trying to groove up and drop a little bit, and um, it was good. It was better than it was at the beginning. So I ran still soft compound, super soft compound J Concept Stalkers, and it had good grip. But towards the main on the last day, it dried on out a little bit more and it kind of grooved up, but it still had a little dust on top. And I went back with the super soft Stalkers, and it was. I really should have had some. I think I would have had really had if I had no reflexes, it'd been a little bit better. But still a little loose. But overall, it wasn't bad. Had an all right weekend. Still got a lot to work on, but it was. I enjoyed myself. It was good. It was good. It was good. So what y'all up to? What y'all been racing? Anybody been racing? What y'all working on? Mm-hmm. So yeah. So what? So what's the what time is everybody thinking about arriving at PNB? Who all's going? Um, what's what y'all think? Everybody still running one class, or y'all gonna run two classes, or what's the plan? What's the game plan? What's the game plan? What's the Jersey? I'm trying, yeah. Man, I got to see what's up with my job, man. I told him about this race beginning of last week, and the boss was talking about, well, Core, I don't know how people been quitting. I might need you to work the weekend. I'm like, hey man, I gave you this a whole 2 weeks notice. I gave you the notice beginning of the week, last week, then you got had all last week to find somebody, and you gonna have the rest of this week to find somebody to work for me. He say he gonna work with me, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna still have my stuff ready just in case, but I believe it's gonna work out. So yeah, that's my situation. Hopefully you're gonna be up there Wednesday. You're going to one class, okay. Okay. Taz, I might just run one myself too, Taz. I might just run the buggy class, but I'm gonna take my truck with me because I'm gonna practice with both of them. If I just run one, I'm gonna practice with both of them. Just get some run time on my truck too. But Floyd, what's up, bro? Floyd got that with that 5T over there cutting up. Yes, sir. Floyd, how the weather up there where you at? Has it broke yet? Is it warming up? But yeah, Taz, I probably just run one class, but like I said, I'm gonna take my truck anyway. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. 60s. Okay, Floyd, y'all good then. Y'all good. You good now. Don't let that 5T rip. Let that 8XT rip. Don't put them on out there. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up, man. Y'all giving them thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. You know how we do it. Trying to get this 500. Hit that 500. I got something special for y'all. So let's go. Get them thumbs up. I'm gonna do something for my family when I hit that 500. Then we're gonna go and shoot for this 1,000. It ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long. That's the plan. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, man. That's right, Taz. If you ain't ripping, you tripping. Hold on, let me show y'all. Taz. It's just for you, Taz. That's just for you, Taz. So yeah. So yeah. Um, man, PNB is really gonna be really good, man, cause um, Chris Nelson's gonna be there. All the pros gonna be there except for Mayfield, pretty much. Cindy gonna be there. Reek. All our little crew gonna be there. Then I'm gonna have my TTR crew, and then my JQ family too gonna be there. Um, so it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a good race. It's gonna be a good race, but I still don't know for that 200 for 200 entry. That's still kind of ugh. But yeah. So yeah, man. Well, so what all y'all gonna bring other than your what y'all gonna bring the snack on? Freak, what you gonna bring the snack on and stuff? What kind of food y'all gonna bring over there? What y'all gonna bring? Y'all gonna bring something to throw on the grill or What y'all gonna do? Trying to see somebody. But yeah, what it's looking like? Y'all gonna cook out? You gonna bring some? Bring some burgers and steaks? Yeah, that'll be good. And some brats. Okay, Floyd. Brats. Yeah, that'd be the best thing, man. Everybody y'all hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Big Sean, what's up? Man, ain't nothing. What you up to? Oh no, man, up here on right now I'm doing a YouTube live right now, bro. So yeah, it's still still got a gas stuff on that. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Yeah, but the budget ready, man. Just just hit me, just let me know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So okay, all right, all right, y'all. My bad. Yeah, one of my partners want to buy buggy from me, so you should let me know what he gonna do about that cheddar. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna hook him up. I always hook my folks up with some good stuff. Guru, what's up? Zach Thomas, what's up, Zach? Zach, you Zach, you free to talk right quick? I know it, man. I know it, Taz. Yeah, Zach, I'm about to put a link in the chat, and Zach, just click on this link. Just click on this link, Zach. I'm about to put his link in the chat. Click on it. Hold on. All right, Zach, hit this link right here. Just click on that link. Guru, what's up, man? Where you been at? But yeah, y'all. So yeah, man, I Zach, just click on that link right there, Zach. It's in the chat. Click on that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Guru. Just kicking it with the fam. I feel you on that. Today was Easter, man. It's a beautiful day today. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm gonna bring my homeboy Zach in here, man, and he got some cleaning stuff. Clean freak. I want I want y'all to get this, man, because it's legit. And if y'all need something that can clean your pipes, even without boil, you can clean your pipes, all the burnt stuff. His cleaning solution will get all that burnt stuff off without having to boil your pipes, or either get all that what you call the stuff, all the extra wax you have to put on the pipe to get all the stuff off. His cleaning solution is legit. So trying to put y'all up on some game and bring them in. Yeah.
What's up?
Man, what's going on with you? What you doing over there? Hey man, you froze up, Zach. What you doing? Oh,
I ain't doing
you gotta get your
much.
signal, man. Where you signal at? You in the garage?
Did a little bit of testing weekend for. What about now?
It's better now. You're fading it. Hold on, let's see. We're gonna try it again. Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, I hear you good.
Man, you're froze, not me.
I'm froze.
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, up here trying to get this stuff together, man, for PNB with the buggy and stuff. So
You ain't the only one.
yeah, I be everybody in here, man. I say, Cam, what's up, Cam? But yeah, just trying to get everything together. But tell everybody about the I know this just put you on the spot, but just tell my folks, man, my Nitro family and my RC family, man. We like new stuff, that products that we can use to work, and
Yeah.
just really gonna be beneficial and help us out. And when you especially cleaning these things up, you got cars, so you already know what time it is. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So a little bit about myself and Clean Freak. So my name's Zach. Basically, I'm an engineer by trade. That's kind of what I've done for a long time, and now I'm kind of in the insurance world because I'm an entrepreneur now. But the cleaning solution, I kind of come from a motorsports background, and I've had it for a long time, but I didn't really want to sell it because I didn't really care enough. The money ain't really the big aspect of it for me. It's more or less about just trying to
Yeah.
help the new generation and stuff like that. So that's why you see me kind of put my name more on the kids than anything.
Yeah.
But the solution is non-caustic. It's made every piece of it is made here in South Carolina. The bottles are made in the United States. The labels are made in the United States. 100% made in the USA product. Yeah. It won't harm your stuff. It won't cause anything to rust. It's a pure chemical, 100% chemical. So it can get grease off anything. We use it on real race cars too. So
Yeah.
it's legit.
Hold on, man. Let me get some to show everybody what we're talking about. Hold on.
Yeah, man. You know what? I could show them too. I got to figure out how to flip this camera though.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this is what he's talking about, y'all. Awesome degreaser.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
I'm actually working on a little something here for the drag guys. It's like a prep and a cleaner.
Yeah.
So if you can tell, it's a little bit different of a color. So it's got a little extra juice in there to make the rubber a little bit better. So
Okay.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
But
man. A lot of guys in here, man, they do it all from drag racing to fifth gear to nitro, e-buggy, electric. Some of them getting into planes and stuff like that too, and boats and stuff like that. So a little bit of everything in here, man. And like I said, we need a good product just to keep our stuff clean and running fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I get that, and we probably sell. I basically run it myself, me and my wife. So we basically, I sell a ton of bottles of it. It's all made here. It's all done with my money. We ain't got no bank loans. We ain't got no big companies behind us. There ain't none of that stuff. Everything that you see comes from me.
Yeah.
I know Chris Nelson's the same way. There's a bunch of us, that are all very similar people that really put everything we have into the brands that we have and that we're building.
Mhm.
So if any kids, any adults, anybody want to talk, they can PM me, they can email me, they can call me, whatever. I'm down to discuss whatever and, tell them about the chemical itself and how it could fit, whatever they're trying to do.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's awesome, man. We really do pretty well with it.
Yeah, man. Like I say, it's legit stuff, and you 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 had some over when you went to the race up there at was the Blue Ridge Nationals. You had
Oh
them
yeah,
up there then when you went there. And I know they had they ran his scales up there with the eight scales and stuff too, right?
yeah. Fifth skills.
Yeah.
So I'm sponsoring all those events this year. So all of the what is it called? Skill racing sports events.
Uh huh.
So he's local to me. He lives right here in Charlotte too. So I'm definitely helping him with whatever he needs. So I'm just trying to help these guys out, man. Wherever I can get in, I'm gonna fit in.
That's what's up. That's right. That's right. A couple of guys in here, man. They from your neck of the woods. Some is in North Carolina. Some South Carolina with you. So
Yeah,
um
man. I'm right here on the border. I'm in Fort Mill, Rock Hill area.
yeah.
So if any of
Yeah.
these guys need nitro help, e-buggy help, setup help, whatever, I go pretty fast and I can help you do whatever you want to do. And I ain't going to charge you a dime to help you. So if you need information, you
Yeah.
know, definitely holler at me. I'm always here. So if I can help in any way, I will.
Yeah, man. Let them know. Tell them about your motocross background. There's a few motocross
Man,
guys here. How long you been
man.
riding and stuff? Yeah.
So, moto, we raced
Yeah.
from about the age of 4 years old to about the age of 22. I raced at a few different levels, obviously regionally and then nationally. I made some pretty good money racing as a privateer,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I broke my tibia and fibia and had to quit racing because I was getting a little bit too old. The bones didn't heal back like they need to.
Yeah.
So we did a race car for a little bit. We raced late models for a little bit, got out of that, and now I'm fully focused on trying to do the professional RC thing, hopefully.
That's what's up. What's up? Hey, tell them about your late models.
Oh man, oh man.
How did you get into running racing late oval? How you got into that, Zach?
Man, so where I'm from is a little town called Clinton, South Carolina, originally.
Yeah.
And we used to go to the racetrack every Saturday and watch the late models. I
Hmm.
always wanted one, never thought I'd be able to afford one because I grew up super poor, like super poor.
Yeah.
And basically, man, my wife, she was my fiance at the time.
Uh huh.
Actually, let's see, back then, she was my girlfriend at the time. She told me, she said, let's go build you one. Let's go get it. And I'm like, well, so we bought a
Yeah.
chassis. We bought a chassis and I literally built it in a single car garage at my condo in Columbia, South Carolina.
What man? How did you even know like what type of car to get and how to how all that happened?
Man, the same way, you know what tire you want to use, what shock oil you like over the next thing. It's just you just lean on people that you know for a little bit of what they think or what they may feel.
Yep.
And from there, you just got to, play the game and just do what you can do, figure out what you can do, and, live with the results. So, man, I got a video literally of me driving the car in the condominium complex. First got it running. The battery was sitting on the hood. I'm not lying.
You got to check it out and see what's going on.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
So what size engine and stuff did you have in that late model?
So it was what they call limited, right? So it was
Oh,
basically a small block. It had steel heads because you had to run steel heads,
okay.
and that was basically it, man. Obviously it had some nice steel heads, but it
Yeah.
wasn't anything crazy. It probably made 400 to 500 horsepower, but man, I blew up like 3 motors, and I think I raced the thing like 6 times. I ain't even gonna lie. That's all I did. But it
Yeah.
was just me.
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
Uh-huh. But
Yeah,
man,
man. I'm richer right now too, so
yeah, me too. But everybody, we trying to get ready to to hit this PNB up and see what it's gonna do. So you gonna how the plans come? You still gonna do the pro class? What's up?
it's happening, man. The goal, look, so I got kind of a goal. My goal is to run top 25. If I can run top 25, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Um, in Truggy, the goal is to run top 10. A main top 10, that's what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
But in Nitro Buggy, I want to run top 25.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think I have the speed. I just gotta kind of keep my head a little cool. You know how that is, though.
Yeah. So Zach, how you deal? Okay, this is what I'm having issues with. Okay, let's say I'm qualifying good, and I may qualify in the top of the just say the top of the top five B main, just right below A main, or either I may, if I'm really on, I can go and qualify for the A main. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So okay, so if you just say you qualify, just say you second, how do you
right.
how do you keep yourself calm? You know, to keep that position and not to blow out and what I'm saying, and make you lose spots, stuff like that. So you can go ahead on and bump up. You know what I'm saying? It's way harder to do than easier to say it. You know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that?
Man, listen, so I'm gonna be completely honest. For me,
Yeah.
I all right. Can I cuss on here?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You family. Go ahead.
I have to talk shit to myself the whole time, and I have to talk shit to people around me.
Yeah.
That's how because me, like where I come from, if you're talking junk, generally you're way more calm than you would be if you're just in your mind.
I
So
got
like sometimes it works out better for me if guys that I know are in the race. And
you.
luckily, most of the time, especially in the pro races that I race, I know just about everybody in there. So like
Yeah.
if somebody hacks me, that's good for me because then it kind of
To wake you up. Get your mind off.
yeah, like it kind of puts you in that perspective of okay, so such and such just hit me. All right. So I see what it is. I see what it
Yeah.
is.
I got
You know what I'm saying?
you.
It makes your mind just like zen, I guess. I guess you call it. But
Yeah. Hmm.
man, it works a little different when it comes to stuff like that. A
Yeah.
lot of guys like to listen to music and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I'm listening to the Future before I go out. Like we in the trailer listening to Future and and money bag and stuff. It's just
Get your
different, man.
mind right. That's what's up. I mean, everybody had their ritual. You know what I'm saying? Back when I played football, we be in a locker room, on Lil Jon, Pastor Troy, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe some hard metal, you know what I'm saying?
It
Metallica or
just
something.
depends.
Just getting your head right, you know what I'm saying? Because you can go out there and handle business, you know what I'm saying? So
And I'm telling you.
So yeah, but so I know exactly what you mean, man. So
Man, it's so different. Like I don't know, like it seems like the faster I get, the more I have to like keep my mind kind of grounded, because when you get to going fast, man, like pro pace is crazy. Like,
yeah,
I mean, you saw me at SIC, bro. Like, I'd get going, I'd be going, and I'd be flying. Next thing you know, I'm upside down and I'm blowing up an engine because I'm mad as heck.
yeah,
but like,
yeah,
but like, that's just how it goes.
yeah,
So I've been working on that, man. That's kind of the hard part of it, I guess you'd say.
yeah, man. I've been talking to a few people, man. I asked Drake about it one time when he was on my partner's live Nitro Freaking here. He had Drake on, and I asked the question. He just said, man, you just have to go ahead on and go, but you still got to be under control so you won't lose spots. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to get caught up, so you gotta be pushing, but you still gotta be in control. So you won't make mistakes and then have a wreck and then you know what I'm saying get caught up in the traffic and stuff. So, but you and I know it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just it just comes with experience too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Man, I was talking to Mayfield about that. So Mayfield and Lee Martin, they're kind of my team Yokomo managers, I guess you call it. But they're
okay,
kind of, if you watch those two drive, they're very much kind of chill compared to like Tebow or like Born Horse. Those guys that drive kind of more on edge than like a Mayfield or like even a Drake.
yeah,
Watch them; they're very calm and kind of collected. And for me, I feel like I drive kind of on edge a lot because I'm always on throttle.
right,
For me, when I try to slow down, it just
mhm.
makes it worse.
Yeah,
Like,
and I noticed that too, bro. When I start driving cautious or like you said, or slowing down, it kind of throws me off. So I have to keep pushing, but sometimes you have to cut back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it will throw your timing off if you start driving too cautious. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line in between now. You know what I'm saying? So
man, with the nitro buggy, one thing that I've started doing that might help a lot of guys in here, kind of get that control back, I guess you'd call it.
yeah,
Um, with nitro, honestly, um, I tune my motors just a tad bit fat. Like if I feel like I'm a little bit everywhere,
yeah,
like if I feel like
it's
I'm
running on. It's yeah, I know what you're saying. You get
like
that?
if I feel like the car's everywhere and stuff like that, I'll tell my pit guy, I'm like, look, just fatten it up. Give me an hour of fat. So it'll slow it down a little bit.
Mm,
That way, messing with the steering, you're not messing with the endpoints, you're not trying to do anything that's going to affect your mindset.
yeah,
But the car's going to be slower.
yeah, yeah,
And and I don't really care about the mileage aspect of it because none of my motors get anywhere over 7.5 minutes anyway. So it don't matter to me. you know,
yeah, yeah. I know it.
like
I
some
got
guys,
you. Yeah.
they'll run it so lean just to get the mileage, but they're not even in the race anyway to win. So I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, that little instance of calming the car down, it really makes your reaction time match up. It ain't you don't have to be too worried about staying on top of the car. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's unsettled or if something's off, it will make it all that power. It will make it real twitchy. Like it'd be too fast. You know what I'm saying to stay on top of. So it,
Yeah,
yeah.
my my dad he calls that being on top of the track versus being in the track, right? So
Mhm.
like just like being if you ever watch motocross, if you see a guy that can turn really good in a flat corner,
Yeah.
generally when you put him in a rut, he's going to be way faster than a guy that can ride a rut really good but can't turn on a flat corner. So
Yeah.
a flat corner basically means there's no ruts, there's no berm, there's no nothing. You got to basically be able to turn the motorcycle and flip it. Like you got to be able to just turn. And
Right.
a lot of guys can't do that. That's why, just like in RC, man, if you can set your car up to do what you want it to do, it's almost like that's the game changer. Because then you can drive it, to your ability.
Right.
So I don't know.
So yeah, bro, I understand, man. That's gonna say I'm trying to get that down pat with driving, driving up front, driving in the lead, just trying to get that down there, like you said, and keeping my car where I just like my car easy to drive with grip. You know what I'm saying? So that
Yeah,
that'd be my main thing. If I had that from the beginning of the race, like when the races first started and qualified, I won't change nothing for real. If I feel like it's good, all thing I do is throw on another set of fresh tires or something like that, which gonna more likely will be the same tire, like a fresh set of reflexes or something like that, or you know what I'm saying. And
no,
I'm really
double.
yeah. So so man, I don't try to I don't try to mess with too much that anything I may adjust on the car is something like a spring or a sway bar, something simple. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Man, for
but the
me,
big, yeah,
there's really a few different things that I adjust a lot, right? So the first one's being rod height. Rod height, I change it not like a ton, but like at SIC, I changed it like 3 different times, just because the track changed so much.
yeah,
But rod height, droop, and I also do front and center diff a lot. So I change those a decent amount because for me,
yeah,
with my driving style, the droop and the diffs kind of are the biggest factor for me.
okay,
But for some people, depending on how flat you run your car and like how hard you drive the car,
yeah,
the sway bars, like you just said, the sway bars can mean a ton. Like I'm gonna be honest, at SIC, I ran my e-buggy
yeah,
with the front sway bar unhooked because it made the car just turn a ton better. I've
mhm,
never done that, and I literally did that for one qualifier, and it was so good I just never stopped doing it on the e-buggy.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even run. I don't even run the sway bar hooked up.
Man, it just boils down what's best for you, and if you like how if that feels best for you, then go with it, go with it. So like I said, I'll try not to change too much, and one of my partners in here, he was asking about have you ever had to deal with turning down like your servo speed? That's my boy 916 VP.
So, so for me,
Mm,
I don't. Just because I like the car to feel a certain way. Um, because to be completely honest with you, when you start messing with like the speed and like how things kind of work,
yeah,
um, you miss setup because then your endpoints kind of change if you start messing with the EPA.
right,
Start doing so much stuff when in reality you just need to tune on the car a little bit.
yeah. So
Like
yeah, yeah,
if you slow down like this, if you feel like it's turning too much, you probably need to go up in the diffs a little bit, or it really just depends on where you're at and what it's doing.
mhm,
Like I went from, so take this for instance, I usually run 7 up front, 5 in the center, 5 in the rear.
yeah,
SIC, I went to 10 up front, 10 in the center, and 5 in the rear because it had that super long straightaway. It
right,
had that super big tabletop, and you want the car to be you want the car to be so pointed over that type of stuff. Um,
yep,
so I never messed with that with like steering, like with the steering speed and stuff like that. I run
mhm,
the same turbos and everything. Um, whether it's 10 scale or 8 scale, the same exact servo, just
yeah,
because I don't mess with stuff like that. But to each their own. Some people like to do that and it works for them. Like,
right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, like I said, 916. If it works for you, you want to turn them down, then cool. It's a lot of stuff is just test it and see how it feels, and then you go. If it don't work, then you go back. You know what I'm saying? If you find out that it's good, then go with it. So it's a lot of stuff just testing, tuning, and trying out for yourself.
I'm
So
gonna tell you also one
yeah,
thing I kind of learned over the years is if whenever you get your shock package where you want it.
yeah,
So like on my Gamas, I run the 8x1.3 VRP pistons up front and the
mhm,
8x1.2s in the rear. And I run the same spring everywhere, the gray and orange.
yeah,
Literally, the car always feels the same.
yeah,
Yeah, obviously tell if you miss on tire or something like that, but the car's going to feel the same, which is what you want.
yeah.
And then you just go from there, man. You always got to have that base. And I mean, that's why the successful guys are successful at this. They know setup. you know,
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. And
so
bro, and like you said, if you find something that's comfortable for you, um, go with that. But then don't stray away from it too far. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, change a spring or two. You may go up a little bit if the temperature change. With the shock oils and stuff, you may want to go up. About 5 weight. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that same feel back when it's cold or when it's hotter. Like just say at PNB, it's gonna be this time of year. It's gonna be probably about 70 degrees. It's probably gonna be kind of cool at night. Um, so it might be a good thing to maybe take two pair of shocks, one with your regular oils, and then one with a little thinner. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
and guys like me, bro, I keep 2 packages just for that.
Yeah.
Like I got kind of a bumpy setup that's got the same pistons in it, but it's a different spring. And then for like big fast tracks that are super smooth, I keep the kit set up that I got on here now.
Right.
Um, they both work out pretty good. Um, honestly, man, I'm telling you, in terms of that, I don't really change that much. To be
I know.
really honest with you, man, I keep it simple.
Hey, bro, I try to do the same thing, keep it simple as possible, and just try to keep the keep my car easy to drive. And like I said, I like a lot of grip in my rear. If I know that the track is consistent and it's already got medium to high bite already, medium to high traction, then yeah, I may adjust my toe. What I'm
Yeah,
saying, a little bit just to loosen it up because I already know the traction is already there. So if I just run some good tires, I'm pretty good with traction. So I ain't really got to worry about it. I can manage, what I'm saying, to loosen the rear end up a little bit, just get a little more corner speed and stuff like that. But other than that, man, I just keep it easy. Like I said, easy to drive and real consistent. I don't stray too far away from my base setup. So
man, I'll tell you, for in terms of toe, I
yeah,
don't have a lot of rear toe at all. Like my rear toe, here I'll show you. I actually got zeroed out down there. I don't know if you can see it, but
hold on.
my rear toe is pretty flat. It's on zero. It's
Oh,
the C block is on zero. So that's neutral, and then the back is actually so it's probably at 2.5 degrees maybe.
yeah,
So
okay,
that's not a lot of toe at all.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna start off with probably about 2 degrees because on a JQ car we could run like this. Okay, this block my my
Yeah, RC Jers also. I don't know Jay like that. I deal directly with Billy, so but yeah, I know who he is. I don't really know him though.
but yeah, like this block right here. This block
Yeah.
is like a 1.5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this one's like is basically three degrees toe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can use the 1.5, and with the options on the JQ buggy, you can adjust your toe also with your hubs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can put in with this 1.5, I can drop it to 2. Or either I can bring it up to 3, just doing adjusting the toe for my hubs. You know what I'm saying? So
And you
yeah,
got the way that the buggy is going to act, adjusting toe from the center of the chassis
yeah,
versus outside of the chassis is going to be totally different too.
yeah, yeah. So
So that anti squat and all that is going to change a little bit.
hmm
But
so yeah, when you make a change like that, man, you got to go back and redo your camber, caster, stuff like that, and like you said, your it does affect your anti squat too. So
right.
yeah,
You're right, man. I'm pumped though. It should be a good time.
yeah, that's it, man. Go have fun and meet some of my Nitro family, my RC family up there too. So it's gonna be a good time, man. Just to
Cool.
go and run and have a good time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, did you like them new shirts I put out? They're pretty fire, aren't they?
I ain't seen you got one with you. What you got?
No,
You got one in the
I don't
garage?
pick like Wednesday.
Okay, okay. What you
it's
got?
like it's like the Coors Light, but it says Clean Freak instead of Coors Light with the Rocky.
I got you. It's on your Facebook. On your
Yeah,
Facebook.
it's on there, bro. It's on there.
I'm gonna check it out. You gonna have some? You gonna bring some to P&B with you?
So I literally just did a pre-order for them. I
Okay,
should extra, so I'll let you know though.
okay. You
But
already know. Man.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking like I think we put together like a package for about like 300 bottles to take to P&B. So I have a bunch on me. So if any of you guys need solution, I'll hook you up pretty cheap.
yeah, bro. Show 'em the solution again, man. So they can see.
Yeah.
I
So
know
I just
people came in. Yeah.
put this new cabinet in my garage here. Sorry, my garage is kind of a mess, but
All right, I see you painting over there.
yeah, we're getting it together down here, you know. So,
Mhm.
but we got a lot of stuff. I got so much junk in here, but this is the solution. 32 ounces, and it's actually over 32 ounces. But these bottles I actually hand fill here at my house.
Yeah.
For the bigger stuff that we ship to like the NASCAR teams and the dirt late model teams and stuff like that, we actually make at the facility
Yeah.
and we just deliver it to whatever warehouse that's got to go to. But the small bottles I bottle here. That's why I got this big cabinet thing here now. So
Yeah.
we'll see, man. It's
Okay.
cool though. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
I just do it for everybody else so people can have fun and get a good product that's made here and quit spending money on Simple Green.
Hey man, tell them the difference between your stuff and Simple Green. To give them an example.
So my stuff has it's a pure chemical. Simple Green is like 98% water.
Mhm.
Um, Stuff you can mix. I generally run like 10 to 15% actual chemical volume
Yeah.
in a spray bottle, and the rest water.
Yeah.
Um, Simple Green, you can't do that. Even with the concentrated version, you're still getting majority water. This is an actual pure chemical.
Yeah.
Uh, you can really get out of a 32-ounce bottle. I probably get 4 or 5 spray bottles out of a 32-ounce bottle.
Cool. Yeah.
Use, it's green, so it's safe for the earth, and Mr. Biden won't get you.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff, man. We
Jimmy
enjoy.
Roy, what's up, Jimmy? What's going on? But yeah, man. So you getting more with your stuff a little bit cheaper than buying it, $5 a bottle from Walmart of a Simple Green, right?
A ton
And
more.
yeah,
And the cool part about it is, you know, um, of course, I like making money. Who doesn't? but most of what I do just goes right back into the hobby. I mean, you see me, I'm everywhere, dude. Like
Yeah.
on the weekends, I'm literally at somebody's track giving stuff away to some kids, having fun,
Right.
filming stuff for the YouTube channel, like just that type of stuff. So, most people look at it and they're like, man, that's expensive stuff.
Yeah.
If you're getting 4 to 5 uses out of a 32-ounce bottle, I don't understand how that's expensive.
Exactly. Hey man, tell them your YouTube channel and your Facebook. Let them know.
Yeah, man. So my YouTube channel is Zachary Thompson Racing. We always do a lot of different stuff from race cars to RC know-how, crazy RC stuff. Anything, man. Anything that dudes like, man-related stuff.
Right.
The dumb stuff we like is on my YouTube channel. I think
Right.
I'm at 1,100 subscribers or something like that. But
Yeah.
you know, all kind of cool stuff. My Facebook is Zachary Thompson Racing. Also, Instagram is Zach044.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, we're all over the place trying to do a lot of fun stuff this year.
Tell them how to get the clean freak, the cleaner.
Yeah, I'll put the website in the chat for you guys if I can. I don't think I can though. The website is. Let me see if I can put it in the chat really quick. Okay, I can't. But it is Cleanworks, CLEANWERKZ.com. And we even own the website, so we don't have like a Shopify or anything. So we own everything around here.
That's it. Tell them again one more time so that everybody can get it. Tell them one more time. Clean.
It's Clean Works because we own a cleaning company also, and we run everything out of that. But it's Clean, CLEANWERKZ.com. And yeah, you can order from there. We generally ship stuff same day or next day.
Yep.
So we keep it moving pretty good, man. I know a lot of times we ship stuff a lot faster than these bigger brands that people like to shop with. So
They won't know what's the price of the clean.
I think on the website it's $12.99 per 32 ounce. But the reason it's like that is because I run so many deals. You can literally go on there, and I think we have a deal running for 2 bottles shipped to your door in the continental U.S. for $26. So if you've shipped anything lately, you understand shipping for anything that's in any size is going to cost at least $8 to $10. So that should tell you how much money I'm making.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, man.
man.
But
That's yeah.
when are you head?
So what now? Say it again.
When are you heading up to Psycho?
Man, my plan is gonna get in there Friday morning, so I'm probably get up real early, man. Probably leave the house, leave here probably about 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that, and I should get there around probably about 9 or something like that, because it's gonna take me about 6 hours or something like that to get there. So
Right.
yeah, yeah. So
6 hours. Good God, man.
yeah, they're gonna be a ride for me. Yeah. So
Man, I was trying to get an RV. I was trying to talk the wife into let me buy one, but she was tripping. You know how that is.
hey, know what's coming up? Her birthday or anything? What else coming up? Anything special? Any,
Man, look, we
anything
spent,
special like that coming up? Maybe you can get some brownie points. You know what I'm saying? So
man, we just got married last year. I spent like 40 racks. I should have all the brownie points right.
oh man, but yeah, you might be surprised. You might have to have one of them romantic nights with the foot rub and bubble bath, and you know how to do it. You know how to do it.
You already know.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man.
I
But
think
yeah, man. like I
it
said,
just
bro.
some
Yeah.
guy. What's his name? The Taz Fast? No,
Yeah.
no, no. Let's see. Yeah, so my YouTube is Zachary Thompson Racing. That's what it is. I don't know what Sacred is. That's not me. But I ain't sure what that is, big dog.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, if you need anything while you're there, definitely holler at me, especially with setup stuff, man. I got you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. So yeah, what you gonna run the truck? You gonna run how many classes you gonna run? You know the entry fee $200, right?
I ain't worried about
How you feel about that? You ain't worried about it?
I think it's stupid, but I'm not worried about it. I
Yeah.
think it's dumb. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
be completely honest with you. All right, let me see. I'm gonna preface this. Man, you got me talking.
Just go
I,
ahead, man. Go ahead. Don't
so
go.
I think I'm gonna
Go
be
ahead.
complete. I think that for me, coming from the racing that I've done, man,
Yeah.
I was making money racing dirt bikes when I was on 50s.
Mhm.
So, and I never spent $100 to enter a, a big race. I don't. I think the most money I ever spent, racing as an amateur was like maybe $40 or something like that.
Really?
And what you would win back always outweighed what you paid. As long as you finished top 10, you made money.
Yeah.
Especially racing big amateur stuff. So I don't know, man. Like for me, I think it's really crazy. I understand that they got overhead and all this stuff, but
Yeah. But
just myself, I'm not an idiot.
ain't nobody no idiot, man. It's crazy that it's gonna take it's gonna I don't know, bro. I don't want to say it, but I believe if Blue Ridge Nationals, them guys that put that on, if they just hang tight, they gonna get what they really want. If the prices
You
keep
are, and I think that you see what I see, and you probably see why I don't attach myself to other things, right?
yeah,
Because I see what certain things are, and I can feel the climate on those things, right? Because
right,
people are pretty honest. Even some of those real fast guys that they pay to go to some of these events,
yeah,
So I know. I would just say support the small guy, man, because the small guy is the one that's really looking out.
yeah. I mean, I feel the same way, bro. Like Dave them, I've been knowing Dave when he used to race, come down here to the warehouse and run with the guy that started the warehouse down here in Alabama, Alan Burton. Dave
Yeah,
them racing down here. I don't. I went to the ones they had down in Georgia, Unadilla, Georgia. Ain't no make. I went racing when they started out down in Atlanta, but Unadilla, yeah, I went to a couple of them in Unadilla. And, um, he put on great races, man, but it's just getting outrageous, especially if we're not getting anything back. Because I know I went to at least two of his races, and they always gave us at least a little goodie bag, just thank you for coming, or a T-shirt or something. But all that didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
man.
but I mean, yeah, it's crazy, but like I say, Blue Ridge Nationals, if they just hold on, and especially they keep getting Anthony Westergaard building their tracks and stuff.
Man, listen, Josh is spending the money, and he does not. Of course, he wants to at least break even, but to him, it's all about what are you doing for the hobby, right?
Yeah,
Like, and Westergaard sees that, man. Like more than just people like me see what Josh is doing at Scale Racing Sports. I mean,
yeah,
so I'll be completely honest. Some of these some of these bigger races have asked me to like come set up shop there for with Clean Freak, but they want me to pay some erroneous number. And I'm like, look,
yeah,
I got money just like you got money. My money spends the same way. I'm not an idiot. I know I'm not gonna make no money at this race. So if somebody wants to buy something, just come holler at me at the truck.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for me, I'm not spending $3,000 to $5,000 or whatever the heck it is
Yeah.
to brand on display at this race. It don't
Right.
make a sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
bro.
the
I know it. Yeah, man. But like you said, it don't make no sense. And I mean, I have nothing against Dave. Like I said, they go on great races. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
everybody gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But at least every once in a while, if not this year, at least next year, he gonna have a big turnout because this is the only next big races that anybody that had close. You know what I'm saying?
in the southeast, yeah.
Yeah. And
Listen, I already know from everybody that I know, there's going to be some big names at all three of them races this year,
right.
and that's me talking directly to a few guys who make a lot more money than I do racing RC cars.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna come, man. I don't know. I don't wish bad on Dave at all. I like him as a guy because he's a nice dude, but
Yeah.
he's obviously in it to make money, and I get it. But you know, I also feel like if you're killing, not killing, but if the contribution isn't weighing anywhere near what you're taking from something,
Hmm.
what do you like? What's going on? You're just gonna suck it dry.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
for a guy like me, $100 ain't nothing to go race, but there's some kid over here that can't spend $100 that wants to go to the biggest event in the southeast. You know,
Yeah.
there's somebody's parents who may have a RC car that's like, man, I want to. This is my life dream. Some people ain't never done anything big, so this is
Right.
like big deal to them. Some people can't afford that right now.
Man, it's just like I said, man, it's just a trip, man. But like we got a young man that been here named what's his name? I forgot the guy's name. I know Nitro freaking here talked to him a lot. Youngster, man, and like, you know what I'm saying? He just, stayed his mom's his main caretaker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's good. He's good, but he just can't afford, you know what I'm saying, afford to spend like money like that to go to a PNB. He wanna go, but you know what I'm saying, he,
Where's,
just ain't got
where's,
it. So but
do you know where he's from?
he's from, I wanna say he's out there from California. I think he don't stay too far from Drake now.
Uh,
Yeah,
so,
he be on in here sometimes. He be on Nitro Freaks lives a lot. Young guy.
well,
Um,
look, if they get him out here and he wants to come race, bro, I'll pay for half of a class for him. I'll help. I don't care.
yeah,
Let me
yeah,
know. Nitro Freak, let me know, bro. If y'all set that up, if he wants to race, if I can help him, I will. So
yeah, man. Cause he like I said, he real good friends with Drake now. Um, I forgot his name, man. It's on the tip of my tongue, but Nitro Freak, he know who I'm talking about. He's still in the live, but yeah, yeah, man. He want to come down here, and get some competition and come to these big races and really see what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, his name Brayton, Brayton. Um, young guy. I think he's at least what 14, 15, something like that. Maybe a little bit younger than that. Um, but yeah, he a good kid, man. Just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? So
and see, that's the like. Why is there a 16 and under class and you making them kids pay $100?
I ain't think about that, but you right.
That don't make a bit of sense. Like what?
Right,
Look,
man. I
all right,
ain't think about it
look.
like that, but you
Let's
are
put it like this. All right, so let's put it in perspective.
Yeah, his name Braden Hopkins. Braden Hopkins.
All right. Yeah, y'all let me know, man. Because if he gets out here and he wants to race, I'll pay for half a class for him or something. I'll spot him 50. I'll help him out.
Yeah.
But all right, so put this in perspective. I just thought about this.
Yeah.
So you can literally buy an SH engine for 2 classes at this race. Look, this engine right here, bro. That engine.
Hold on, let me blow it up so everybody can see it good. Okay. Yeah.
You can buy that engine for $179. And you telling me,
Yeah.
bro, come on, man.
You can buy 2 good. You can win with the SH because Greg Degani, he that's what he runs. And you see what he did at DNC? Greg Degani runs SH engines. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Look, I'm telling you, I tested this thing yesterday. I'm gonna put a video up probably. I'm gonna be busy as heck, but I'm gonna try to get it rendered and everything tomorrow. But I did kind of a review on it. Man, that thing rips. And I took it's a Ty Testament OS out of my buggy, and I put this on for Psycho.
Yeah.
Brand new engine, so I mean, I can not run one class at Psycho and buy half of another engine, basically. So
yeah. But yeah, that is crazy, bro. You can buy 2 engines for 2 race classes at PNB. You know what I'm saying?
And you could have a whole engine. So think about this: if you got a kid, right? If a kid has like one of them ready to run Losis or ready to run JQ or whatever, and he wants to go race, tell me why it's going to cost that kid a quarter of what he spent on the car to race one race. And honestly, that could be
right.
That's a third of what he spent on the car to race one race.
Exactly.
That don't make sense anywhere.
Right, bro. So I mean, this thing just gonna be on those races to be like,
like bump that. Only reason I'm going is because I really wanted to go, and honestly, I was going back out, but one of my sponsors called me and told me I needed to do this, so I said, all right, I'm gonna do it, and I got all these people wanting to get shirts, so I'm gonna go and let the cards fall where they may, but
right.
He's tripping, man. I'm definitely man. This might be my last one. If I top 25 here, I'm done running Psycho.
Hold on, let me bring Nitro Freak in here. We could talk about it because he know Brayton real good, but I think he can't make it really, but still, Freak, what's up, man?
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Yeah, unfortunately, Braden's not going to be able to make it because he's going to be racing Silver State in Vegas. Yeah. But he talked to me yesterday. Something came up where he's not going to be able to make it to PNB. I think he was trying to catch a ride with Adam Drake since they live basically, one street over from each other. But he said yesterday he wasn't going to be able to make it. Which that was kind of my idea. I told him, I said, I haven't decided. I mean, I'm bringing all my stuff because I'm going to get there to PNB probably Wednesday night or either early Thursday morning. But I really haven't decided if I'm going to race. And it's kind of funny listening to Zach say the same thing about how the fucking outrageous $100 fucking entry fee is just ridiculous.
And it's crazy, man. Like I said, man, it's gone.
By the way, Zach, I don't live too far from where you're from. You said you're from Clinton, North Carolina. I live Fayetteville, right outside of Fort Bragg in North Carolina, man.
Oh, gotcha. I know where you're at, but I'm from South Carolina, Clinton, South Carolina.
Oh, Clinton, South Carolina. Oh, okay. Yeah. When you said Clinton earlier, I was like, oh shit, North Kakalaki. But you know, I forgot. That's right. They got a Clinton, South Carolina as well.
Yeah, he's a South Carolina cat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of remind me of myself, man. I raced motocross for almost 29 years. Raced Supercross, indoor arena cross, outdoor for a while. I raced open wheeled modifieds. I never did late models. Did winged outlaw sprint cars for a little bit. Retired out of the Army, did all that shit, and now I'm, in my late 40s trying to I don't want to say become a pro RC nitro racer, but we I guess we trying to race, if that's what you want to call
it. Look, so the problem I found is like I'm the type of guy that if I do anything, I want to be the top of it. I'm the most competitive person ever. Like, and it's to a fault also, it sucks. But I think I like losing more than I like winning, to be honest with you. Like, it's the drama in it, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It's just like when I was listening to you guys talk about, like, the entry fees. Everybody's been riding my ass for the past month because I've been telling everybody. Everyone's like, man, you going to go? I said, yeah, I'm going to go. But I said, I'm probably not going to race. I'm just going to go there to party with everybody, hang out and have fun. They're like, oh man, if you're going to make the 6-hour drive, you might as well race. And I'm like, I might, just because I'm there. I went last year and I raced, and I'm going to tell you what, last year, that round trip, after paying the entry fees, and the entry fees last year were only $85. So yeah, they bumped them up, a little bit more, 15, extra dollars. But last year's PNB trip cost me, I think it was almost $865 after, gas there and back, hotel rooms, food, entry fees, and all that stuff. I mean, it got expensive. And then hearing that they bumped it up to $100 this year, it's like, wow. Dave, and I said the same thing last year. I said, Dave's a nice guy. I respect what he's doing, but he ain't giving back to the damn hobby by charging people $100 entry fees. I mean, you spend $100 for one, to run one class, whether, and most guys are probably going to run one class. You got some guys out there that'll do probably all four, e-buggy and truggy and nitro buggy and truggy. Some of them roll like that and they got deep pockets to do that. I mean, hey, if they can do it, more power to them, no problem. A lot of guys don't. But one thing I thought that was pretty messed up is even when I went last year, you didn't even get a free t-shirt or a free hat or anything. And the event t-shirts were like $45. I was like, holy crap, man. I'm like, that stuff is expensive out there for PNB.
Who this California cat just jumped in my live, man? Who is this dude?
Yeah, we got Chris Nelson up in here. Look at that. Big dog.
Who is this dude, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Am I stuck? Am I live?
Yeah, you good? You on here?
Good, man.
Great.
How about you guys?
Yeah, man. Bro, man, we just up here talking about PNB and just talking about these prices and stuff and
Look, man, I feel bad. I feel like I said too much.
We were talking about the prices of the entry fees and stuff like that compared to how it was my first 2 times going, and we just, a lot of, like I really want to run buggy and truck, but I gotta make that drive, which is like 6 hours for me, which I know is way long for you. And
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna run Pro Nitro. I thought about running Open, but I don't know. I'm just probably gonna run Pro Nitro, and I'm definitely gonna run Truggy. But I don't know. I feel bad because, like, man, for me, obviously, I want to do this and I want to be as competitive as possible.
Yeah.
But dude, there's people starving. like,
Trust me, man. You haven't said nothing that everybody else is not thinking. I mean, I get it, and I've even heard some people say, well, the reason why they jacked up the price this year is because now they're going to have live RC announcing it. I mean, I get it, but I mean, PNB on an average gets a couple of hundred entries. So it's not like Dave is not going to make money off this race, be able to pay the guys, the announcers and all that, pay the guys to build the track. Regardless, he's still coming out on top. I don't care how anybody looks at it, because you obviously he made some money last year. We all know that. But last year compared to this year's, now the price has gone up. Okay, you're having to pay more money. And last year, because of when COVID hit, a lot of people didn't even get to make it that planned on going when it was supposed to happen in April. Because when we went last year, it happened, what was it, like July 11th, 12th, and 13th. It was It was like the next week after 4th of July, because they had to cancel it during in April because of when COVID hit, and then, bump it back. So a lot of guys that already took vacation couldn't retake that vacation time, and all that stuff. So a lot of people missed it. So you can pretty much guarantee you'll probably have a really good turnout this year. People are going to actually want to try to go this year that, missed it last year. But with that, now everything has gone up, entry fees, everything. I mean, even the hotels sold out quick this year, because I know Sendit RC, myself, and a couple of the other guys, we just recently got our hotel rooms, but like the hotels that we all booked, we were like getting the last room. Like last year, I think last year when I went, I booked my hotel room 3 days out before actually driving out there, and there were still all kinds of hotel rooms left. All the RV sites are already sold out. The hotel, matter of fact, Sendit RC got one of the last hotels in the immediate area, and he got his 2 or 3 days ago, and that was it. Like the Econo Lodge, Best Western, Budget Inn, and other one, the Host Hotel. They're already all booked and sold out already. It's like, wow,
it's gonna be a big event, man. It's gonna, all that stuff gonna be sold, but Chris, man, what's up, man? You just put on another race, man. Tell them how your race went. You just put on, Chris.
Okay, well, I don't know. Am I the only one that can barely hear? Like, it sounded like he was talking from the '80s computer. I don't know if it's my internet or his or your guys's or.
Nah, that's you, bro. I can hear well.
You hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you good,
bro. You on an Android?
Okay, cool.
Hey, man, get off them Androids, man. I got an Android now. Hold on.
Okay.
But yeah, Chris, can you hear me good? You straight? You can hear me okay?
Man, I got a bad. I think I got a bad connection, y'all, because everyone's frozen. I can see myself.
I see you just fine.
Hello, test.
Yeah.
We can see you.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, all right. Well, if you guys can hear me, that's cool, man. But
I mean, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, I can hear you good. Yeah, Chris, tell us about the race you just put on.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Our A-Main tour is our first stop at SCRC in El Paso, man. It was fun. So, our entries were only $60. So, but our race, we give that money back. We give it all back. So, we paid out a lot of money in that race. So, it makes it worth it.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
So, how did it compare to?
And now I'm excited.
Yeah. Go ahead. I was just saying, how did it compare to to your first race you put on back then?
It was it was almost the same but different because our first race was at home, so we got to have our paid marshals. We gave away a lot more stuff, and it was our first time, so we went all out. Dirt bike raffle. We gave away thousands of dollars. So, but this race was just right there. I mean, my first race we had 270 entries, and then this race we had 240. So for us first timers, that's not bad. So we were happy with it. Got the feel out there. A lot of, it was cool.
Okay. Okay. That's
Trying
what's up.
out, but oh dang, I think we
So,
lost.
No,
He-
yeah.
he
probably-
dropped.
Man,
Yeah.
I was trying to fly out to his first race, but my wife was tripping. I ain't even gonna lie.
let me see
His
if I can-
internet must dropped. He just left the room.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, man, you know, we just have to. I guess next year we're gonna have to. Everybody have to chip in. Go ahead and chip in together and
If they keep playing, I'm gonna do my own big race.
But you know what sucks about PNB too? Like you got guys like Chris Nelson, man, that does his races, and they're raffling off like motocross bikes and stuff. You know, one motocross bike that's $3,000-$4,000 for one of them things. You know, you go to you go to like a race like at PNB, and you ain't gonna win no cash, and they give out like them flimsy placards as trophies. It's like, you know, you guys could have put some ingenuity into like the trophies. Now I heard maybe this year that they're supposed to do something a little bit better this year, but I know last year was kind of pitiful.
yeah, the trophy's supposed to be a lot better this year. But they have, you're right, Free. They have gave some poster board trophies in the past. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but
Hey, Chris, I wanted to ask you. So you're definitely going to be at PNB this week, right? I don't know if he can hear us.
I think you're trying to get a good.
Man, my
Looks
man.
Looks like he's walking around the house trying to get cell phone reception.
Get a good thing.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Y'all see me now?
Chris got dial up, bro.
Yeah, we gonna kick him off until he can come back in. But it's all good.
I mean, I heard he's supposed to be coming. I wanted to ask him and confirm it because Sendit RC, I was talking to Sendit RC last night, said that he was definitely going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, Chris, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm back. See you guys.
Yeah, we can see you and hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah. So anyway, the rest was cool, man. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. The Psycho Nitro Blast, man. This is gonna be my first one. So all these years, I'm finally gonna knock it out. So I'm happy about that. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it, man. Like I said,
Get to meet up
for the first
my boy
time.
Zach, get to meet up with you all. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
right.
man.
Go.
Yeah, first timer, man. I just after you run, meet and greet and all that, but you're gonna have a lot of time between your qualifiers, so you can go grab your nap, man, and just be fresh for your next qualifier. It's gonna be a while, so that's how we do PNB, man, because it's nonstop. You know what I'm saying? So,
Chris, how many classes you going to do?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. As many as I can. I'll probably do. I think 40 plus. There's only buggy, so 40 plus buggy, and then I'll probably run expert truggy and buggy. I don't mess with that pro stuff. I'll leave that to Zach.
Oh, yeah, so see, even with him running three classes, he definitely gonna have to get rest as soon as he can.
And then 40 plus too. So I'll run probably 3 classes.
yeah.
Yep.
What's up? It's gonna be fun, man. You're gonna enjoy it, especially coming to the East Coast for a race. Like I said, everybody gonna be, it's real a lot of good hospitality, man. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all good. You're gonna enjoy the race. You're gonna enjoy it.
The good thing about this one is there's going to be some good big names there. You're going to have Chris there. You're going to have Drake. Ryan Lutz is supposed to be there. All the pro racers. I even hear Mark Santa Maria is even supposed to be there. I was wow.
My family's from Memphis, dude. So it's hometown.
Yeah. It ain't too far from Memphis. White Pines. It's like right there, not too far from Knoxville, I think, something like that.
Well, it's right inside, like 2 miles from Gatlinburg.
I don't think Adam and them were coming. I was just at the track with them.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
What'd you say now? You don't think Adam's coming to PNB?
Got it. Yeah, we're gonna hop on the road Tuesday, man. Early Tuesday morning. So hopefully we'll get there Thursday. So
okay. That's what's up.
We'll see.
Drive.
Yeah.
That's a long drive. Oof.
So,
man, I was at the track with him and Rhonda the other day, and I mean, I don't know. It sounded like they weren't going. So I don't know if they changed their mind or something. I don't know, but they were talking because I was telling them I'm going. So
Yeah.
I think I'm behind like a couple seconds on you guys.
It's probably so. It
Yeah, he
probably
is. He's got a little bit of a lag.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I hope they get to make it because, like I said, the only pro that I know for sure that's not gonna be there is Mayfield. But
Yeah,
everybody else gonna be there.
yeah, he's the only one I think that won't be there because his wife is due to give birth any day now. So I think he's like the only one that's not going to be there that normally would go.
That's good for me. Maybe that'll take me out of the D main and put me in the C main right there.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But yeah. So Chris, what you got coming up next? Anything else y'all gonna do next? But yeah, Chris, y'all got anything else planned next? You gonna do?
I heard you say my name, but it was broken up. So
I say, you got anything? What's next for TNR? What you got coming up next?
yeah. So after Silver State, we're gonna go to North Carolina, and we're gonna try to do at SMB. We're gonna take the tour over there, and then
Yeah.
So you're going to be at
we're gonna
SMB in North
after
Carolina?
North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
If not Florida, we're gonna try to head south and go from there. So we're not sure yet. We're still working on dates.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
What time frame
yep,
roughly are you going to
Silver
be in
State,
North
sometime after Silver
Carolina?
State. We're working on. Me and Nick are working on dates now.
Okay. Freak had a question.
That's where we're taking the tour next.
Yeah. Ask him again, Freak. What you saying?
Chris, you said you're going to be
SMB?
coming. Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's the dates for SMB?
We don't know yet. We're because we heard like a lot of guys. We want to catch everyone at a good time. So we don't want to be our big race right after a big race, So we want to give people time to relax and then be able to get out again. So it's going to be after Silver State, but we're just like I said after Silver State, but we're not sure. I'm letting Nick kind of work with me on the dates, because I don't know the schedules of the races out there. So
Right.
We're trying to work on that now.
I was just asking because that's where I live in North Carolina. So that would be nice to when you're able to come through. I can actually go to that event, be able to meet up with y'all again.
Oh hell yeah!
Chris, I'm gonna need you to bring me some fuel and one of those Rhonda
Nice.
Drake.
Hell yeah, man. That'd be cool. Definitely, man. Hoping
Bring
Zach
that.
can make it out there too.
I'll be there for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah,
Bring fuel and Rhonda.
that was Zach one. That was Zach one.
That's not what I said.
Well, he only caught part of it because you started saying it and then you actually stopped. So I mean, if I was listening to that, that's kind of how I would have took it too.
I said, bring me some fuel and bring me one of those Rhonda Drake engines. I need one of those pink heads.
Right? Oh man, yeah. Like I said, it was broken up, so I was like, what is that? Yeah, man, those pink ones are working, man. They're they're working. Yeah, I like it. But believe it or not, I still run my my 82 in my buggy because for mileage sake, because my pink ones are still kind of new, and guys, I like to do that 10-minute stuff. So so it's not so much of a new motor. I want a broken in motor so I can push those 10-minute pit stops. So
I got you. So
Man, my stuff drinks too much fuel for that, bro.
it's
I'm
crazy.
like
I can hear myself on your guys's. I hear myself on your recording. That's crazy.
Okay.
He must have a really sensitive phone or sensitive microphone.
Dude, take your phone off of Wi-Fi. I bet you it'll work because that's what I had to do with mine.
Yeah, that's usually what creates some problems sometimes.
Or either it's on. If you logged into YouTube at the same time, it echo back too.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta have the YouTube muted.
Yeah. But
I put it. I left my garage and
yeah.
put it on Wi-Fi
Okay.
because I didn't think because it still really breaks up bad and I could really it's hard to hear you guys still. So it's a little tough, but I'm trying to work with it.
I got you. It's all good. Like I said, we ain't gonna be on here long, man. I just jumped on because I was just wrenching and stuff, and I wanted to talk with Zach for a minute, and because me and Zach supposed to have done a live a while back, but we just couldn't get our times and stuff together. But it's all good. We got it in tonight, so it's okay. It's all good. It worked out. So yeah. So again, how is the AD? Is the AD engine? Is it just as strong as the Runner Drake, or is the Runner Drake engine just as strong as the AD engine, Chris?
Man, I believe they're the exact same motor. I mean, it's weird because I'm running one of each, but again, I got one in my truggy and one in my buggy, so I feel they're equivalent in power. I'm not gonna lie. So, but like I said, when the motor's newer, it's hard to squeeze out mileage. So that's like the only reason why I'm not running both pinks right now. So, little by little, I'm breaking in the other motor, so I can get it going. And then when I get to that point, it's just my bad part is I just don't have time to practice. I don't ever go to a track and just practice. My practice is at the track. So it's just taking me time to get that motor finally broken in. So, but yeah, to me they're equivalent, man. And, I mean, there's a lot of motors like you guys are saying about the SH motor. Dugani.
Yeah.
I was racing against him, man. That kid, I mean, his motors fly. I mean, those things fly. I don't know how long they last, but they rip, man. So,
Dude,
and those red motors, they're sick too.
I don't know how true it is, but everybody I've talked to, everybody says that the Adam Drake edition engine, the 82 and the Ronda Drake, they're the exact same block piston rod. They're completely identical engines down to the carburetor. Only the head color is different in the design on them. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I know quite a few people that have bought both engines, tore them down, and put everything side by side, and there was absolutely like no difference in the cranks, rods, pistons, sleeve. Everything is identical down to the block, other than just the head.
Yeah, that what Chris just said. Exact same thing.
Yeah, there's no. I just think she got a deal with OS and just they anodized the head and she signed it and that was it. So it's not a different motor at all. So but it is what it is. So. But yeah, man, I'm excited to get out here. Like I said, I'm gonna leave Tuesday and we'll be out there. So we'll have our booth set up and everything. Okay. So I got a lot of East Coast guys wanting to get fuel, and so we're gonna bring out a lot of fuel out there to give to people, and so I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be a fun time, man. It should be a real good event. I believe a lot.
I wanted to ask him.
I believe a lot more coverage is going to be there, as far as like media. A lot of that's going to be there, so it should be it should be top notch. Even though the prices are crazy, but it should be a good event regardless. So yeah.
Hey, Chris, I wanted to ask you real fast. As far as North Carolina, do you know off the top of your head where your fuel is going to be sold at in North Carolina?
Yeah, Zach's house.
Zach's house.
So all I heard was as far as North Carolina, and then it was chopped up.
Oh, can you hear me now? I was trying to ask you if you knew off the top of your head that where in North Carolina is TNR fuel gonna be sold, because I haven't seen any of it anywhere on my end of North Carolina yet.
Oh, definitely. We've already got it out there, and Nick. I mean, he's got 3 hobby shops that he's already talked to about getting it. We have 3 pallets full of fuel headed out there this week, actually, believe it or not. It's leaving the same time that I'm
Oh,
leaving. So SMB is
okay.
going to be huge out there. And then they got like I said, 2 or 3 hobby shops that's going to have it, and then a couple of local tracks that are going to have it. And then Ryan Schaefer out in Virginia, he's got a pallet coming, so he's got quite a bit. So about the end of this week, it's going to be out there like wildflies, man.
Okay.
Hey, I've been spreading the word like crazy out here, bro.
Yeah.
What was that?
I've been spreading the word out here like crazy. Everybody knows I'm on that TNR stuff.
So yeah.
Everyone knows about TNR.
Oh yeah.
So Chris, are you running the new HB Truggy? Are you running it yet, or are you still running your Old Faithful?
I think you said, am I still running the old Truggy? And yes, I got the new Truggy, but I just haven't even met. I mean, my old Truggy is on point, man. And I keep hearing all like Tyler Brown at Hot Bodies is like, bro, you're gonna be so much faster. But I'm like, can I go that much faster? Because my Truggy is like, it's legit, man.
Yeah.
And you know, I got 2 of them that are just, you know, one's my old one from last year, and then I have a new one that's old, the old model, but it's new and it's for this year. So,
Right.
because I don't wait around for the new trucks to come out, and then you got to work out all the kinks, and then, like I said, I don't get to practice. So I'd be working out those kinks at a race, and that's not what I sign up to race for. I like doing that stuff. So
got
I like to know. I like to run what I got, what it is, and go from there. You know. So
Run what you know. Yeah, I got you. Hey man, we was me and Zach was talking about how do you control your nerves, especially when you're running like top 3, and you know what I'm saying, you about to start that main. How do you keep calm to hold your position without getting caught up in traffic? How do you want to run consistent, but how do you keep your nerves, you know what I'm saying, keep cool to keep your position without wrecking and getting caught up, you know what I'm saying? If you like, in a position where you're, first 2 or first 3 on the grid, you know what I'm saying? So how do you go about keeping your nerves when you're in a position like that?
well, that kind of happened to me at our race. I mean, granted, at my race, I didn't practice at all, and I just threw it out there. But ITQ Truggy, I believe, yeah, ITQ Truggy, and just during the race, man, seeing somebody catching me, and when I feel like I'm in a good cruise mode and I'm in a good mode, of racing, and then I got someone, catching me, that's what gets the nerves going. Because now I'm like, damn, am I going that slow to where this guy's coming that fast? And now I got to push harder and I got to do this. But now I've learned to just keep my momentum, keep my pace going, because the minute I try to push hard is when I crash, and then I don't even podium at all.
Yeah.
So I've kind of changed up my game a little bit. I'm just like, you know what? If this guy is that much faster than me, I'm gonna let him go, and I'm gonna try to pace him. And if he can go the whole time without crashing, then he deserves his win. I'm not gonna try to push it hard and break or lose control and don't even podium at all. So
Okay.
I've been doing a lot more podium lately with that type of mentality. So it's been a little different, but cool. Haven't been winning as much, but I'm still podium are the same.
I got you. Okay. That's what's up.
So
Yeah.
I need to start myself. I feel like I always push weight. Like, it's hard for me not to push as hard as like I feel like I can go, or as fast as I feel like I can go. But I always seem to kill myself when I'm going, like, whenever I feel like I'm getting caught and I click into that next gear, and then I'm just dead.
Yeah. I feel you on that one. But sometimes, like with me, it's like we said before, man, when you do slow down, you kind of put yourself in a position where it's like you have to get into that zone again in your brain where you have to speed back up, and that throws you off because you know what I'm saying, once you're in that being consistent at that one speed, then you slow down, relax, and then speed back up. It just, you know, it throws me off. So a lot of times I just stay pressing, or you know what I'm saying. But it's good to, if you can slow down, then yeah, you know, it's good to be in a safe zone, but not be too slow that somebody catch you. You know what I'm saying? So it just comes with experience.
Gotta suck left.
Yeah.
I think he lost his
Chris.
internet feed again.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta get Chris some better internet.
There you go.
Yeah, we do.
I think Chris he on the Facebook thing, so it may be different.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There he is. He back again.
So yeah, man. So so Chris, how you liking the since you've been in the business for a while with the fuel, how's it going now since everything trying to level out? You know what I'm saying? How's everything going now since you've been in it for a while now, since you passed the beginning stage so somewhat? You know what I'm saying? How's it going? So I guess he didn't hear me. But Chris.
What's up? Hey, there you are.
Yeah. So since you've been, you know, doing the fuel for a while now, and you a little bit past the beginning stages of it, getting it out. So how everything is working out now since you've been doing it for a while? How everything's going so far? Is it what you expected, or what you think?
Man, guys, this sucks so bad because you know you get that phone call and the people are talking and they just sound like they're underwater the whole time. That's how everyone sounds. So I'm trying my best to make out what you're saying. So you got to forgive me. I need to. My internet's good, man. I turn it on and off, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
He hang with us. He gonna have to start learning how to read lips.
You got somebody else. Yeah. So long. But yeah, man, I was just saying, how you thinking the fuel business is going so far since you got it up and going? Well, he might jump back in, but we got somebody else in here too. Hold on, we're gonna add in here. Okay.
What's up?
Man, what's going on, bro?
Man, I got some questions for I got some questions. Something I found out I found out on DNC, and I just wanted to ask Chris and also Zach. All right, well, I had two people tune my engine. I'm running a Flashpoint FPO2, right? Basically, it's an OS based engine. There was a big thing a while back where it was just, a two-stage idle. You want a single stage, you want a single stage, you want a single stage. And I had two people tune it. One at DNC was Adam Drake. He did a box tune on mine. And I had another guy that runs for Flashpoint. He tuned my engine yesterday too. And both times they were double staging, like for 7, 5, 6, 7 seconds. What do you guys know about that? About the single stage and the dual stage thing?
If you're dual staging, you're way too rich. One thing I think a lot of people don't realize with the whole dual stage thing, if you really think about it, what's happening, you're bringing in too much excess fuel into the crankcase. So what's happening is where you get that dual stage idle is the engine is trying to burn off that excess fuel. That's why you're getting, after the throttle slide is closed and, you should be coming down to a single stage, but it's still kind of hanging up there. And
but I get what you're saying, but Adam Drake and another Flashpoint guy that runs for Flashpoint both tuned my engine, and it was a double stage. And yesterday specifically, because when he tuned my engine, he told me to gas it, and then he said just gas it, clear it out, and then wait. And I could tell he was counting down the dual stage until it settled, and then he was like, "You good?" Drop him, and I was good. I was good. I didn't flame out. Well, I didn't flame out yesterday, but
so after he tuned it and you hit the throttle and clear it out, was it dual staging anymore, or was it going right down to a single stage?
It was dual staging, and he was counting how long the dual stage was. And at DNC, when Adam tuned my engine, it was a dual stage. And when I talked to a guy that locally raced there, and I was telling him about the single stage, he was like, no, you know what I mean? Some people like to have a 7 to 11 second
I was just about to say that. I've talked with Adam Drake. I've talked with a lot of the engine modders out there and some of the other racers. Back in the day, a dual stage seemed to be a thing that everybody wanted, and the reason why they did it is if the car flipped over or somebody didn't get to it quick enough, they didn't want it to die. So if it did the whole dual staging thing, a lot of guys set their engines like that years ago. It's a thing that's always stuck. But nowadays, if you are proficient at tuning, I think you've seen EKJ has been able to do it. I've done it on my engines. You can achieve a single stage idle. You got to know how to tune it out. Some guys will leave it like that because it's not hard to do.
I know. I did that. And Nelson was there. He was flipping my car over at DNC like 3 times in the same spot. And also, I flamed out a couple times. But what I'm saying is that Adam tuned my thing. And then, I didn't really want to mention it. And then till yesterday when somebody else did my engine, that's when I knew that it's either an OS thing or it could be something else. But
let me help you.
Go ahead, Zach.
The way that I would tell you to kind of find that idle that you like or that's going to fit that driving style that you have is to definitely learn to hear it, like hear the engine yourself and tune it yourself. Because it's awesome to have those guys tune it for you, but if here in South Carolina, right, the temperature just literally went from 50 to 70 degrees in a day, right? And I literally broke in an engine at 45 degrees yesterday. By the time I got ready to run it later in the day, I ran 2 tanks on the starter box. It was 45 degrees outside. By the time I went to go run the engine, it was 70 degrees outside. And this is on a fresh, broken in kind of engine.
I get that part. I was talking about the dual stage. Do you know, what we're talking about, the dual stage?
Are you trying to ask, should you have a dual stage or should you strive for a single stage?
Yeah,
is that what you're asking?
He asked me.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm saying that it was a big debate for a while, and that's all I was doing was striving for a single stage. And when I brought it to Adam, first thing he said was, "This is way too lean." And when he tuned it, it was definitely a dual stage. And I was just asking, Zach, you run an OS, and I believe Chris, you run like an OS base too, engine. And I was wondering.
Yep.
I was wondering, your engine is dual staging?
Okay, this is just my personal opinion on this. Okay, so back in the day, mileage was not a thing at all. Okay, we weren't trying to set for 9 minutes, 10 minutes, all this crap. Okay, so dual stages was the norm. There was no single stage idling back in the day. Okay. Now, because of what Adam has done, as he set the bar for hitting mileage with everybody, he knew how to tune a motor to where it had a single idle. And people don't realize that gearing was so important with his stuff too. But we'll get into that later. But so now when JQ came out with his video and he's trying to, he pretty much, in my opinion, he's telling everyone this is the way your motor should be tuned and this is to perfection. That means that motor is going to be snappy because it's not rich on the bottom at all. There's no dual stage idle. There's nothing like that. It is crisp as can be
On the bottom.
borderline of too lean on the bottom. So not everybody can drive that motor. That's these pros telling you guys, hey, this is how it should be tuned, and this is it. I can't. In my Truggy, I drive it like that, and I got a single stage idle on my Truggy. In my buggy, I got a dual stage idle because I'm not that good with the throttle when it comes to that preppy, snappy bottom end.
And see, that's literally that's where I was getting to, man. Like, once you learn to tune that engine yourself, you're gonna get to where that idle, you can hear what you like. You're gonna be able to feel that. Like when me and EKJ first got on here, the first thing I said was, sometimes I'll fatten it up an hour on the top just to slow it down a little bit.
Yep, exactly.
Just because, like, for a person like me, some days I like that car to rip. Some days I need to slow it down. You know, it just
Yeah, that's how it is. And some guys can't tune it
Yeah.
and get it down to a single stage. I mean, if you can get it and it dual stages and you can work with that, there's nothing wrong with a dual stage. And I get it.
Well,
Nothing
it wasn't
wrong.
about.
A lot of us make videos, and I get it. You've seen all our videos. Like me, I can get all 35 nitro engines that I own. I can get every single one of them to single stage because I'm always running my shit, constantly tuning them. I know what it takes for all the different engines that I have. Then some guys can have the same engines and they can't get it out of a dual stage. It's experience with tuning. Like, I'm a big carburetor guy. I know usually where the high and low needle need to be in sequence. And sometimes it like these guys will tell you, it'll probably depend really on the barometric pressure, sea level, temperature where you're at, the track you're on. You don't always have to have it 100% perfect. I'm a perfectionist. Me personally, I don't like a dual stage idle. Some guys, they can race with that all day long, and that is suffice. It doesn't hurt them. There's really, because I mean, you if you take 100 people and you ask all 100 guys that question, you're never going to get all 100 people to say, "Oh, single stage idle is what you want." You're probably going to get half and half on both ends.
Well, what I was getting at too is that could it be like an OS thing? Because not only that, I've seen an interview about Ty switching over to FX, right? And he did mention something about the FX idling better. Now that's what raised my eyebrows. Like, okay, so why would he mention something like that about the FX? Because he just came from OS.
Well, I can tell you like this. I've had a few OS engines, and they've all single stage. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's an OS thing, because I know a lot of people that have OSs, and they can get them all to single stage. I don't think it's a brand engine thing. If I'm understanding what you're saying.
Well,
So,
Strictly tuning.
the header has
Strictly
a
tuning.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
yeah,
header-
go ahead, Chris.
and the way you tune it.
No. I was just repeating what Nitro Freak said. It's strictly tuning.
Okay. Well, it is tuning, and I can get it to a single stage. But like I said, when we was at DNC, I was flaming out left and right. It wasn't, and I was getting a single stage. And like I said, I had two people. I had, Adam, and I had another guy out in Delta RC yesterday. They both tuned my engine. One, and they both were basically counting down the dual stage. And it wasn't because they tuned it down for me. It's just that they tuned it because I kept flaming out. I think Adam might have just tuned it just to keep me running. But, I didn't really mention it before. But then when I seen it yesterday, because dude jumped in, was like, yo, the dude that run for Flashpoint, he jumped in and like, yo, you're running a little fat. You're running fat. Let me go ahead and tune it real quick and get you going. And it was the same thing. It was a dual stage. It was perfect. Purposely, they were looking for a dual stage, and they were counting down on the dual stage. And that's what I'm bringing up. That are you guys? Is that the norm for like an OS type of base engine?
So I tune all my engines the same, like literally the same. I listen to the way they sound, and some guys, I know a guy here, his name's Robin Nil. And he's a nitro guy. He's been running nitro for like forever. he tunes based off smoke. Like it really just depends on the power you like it to feel, how long you want that engine to last, how you want it to feel. Because my stuff, it'll sit there and idle at the same RPM forever.
That's what I tell a lot of guys. Don't tune to like with a temp gun. Listen to what the engine wants. If you know what you're listening for as you're tuning your needles, the engine's going to tell you where you're lacking and where it's going to need to be leaned out or give it some fuel. But I've also, like with flame outs too, maybe you guys can shed some light on this. I mean, I'm not the most experienced person out there. I know some of you guys have been doing this a little bit longer than I have, but I can tell you one thing that I have learned in the past, that even with flame outs can be a tuning issue, and it could be you could have clutch problems as well. I've had engines in the past that have sticking clutch shoes and not even know it, that'll cause an engine to flame out. It could be bearings. Not that I'm saying that that's your problem, but if you're suffering from a lot of flame outs, no matter how you're doing your tuning, and it seems to be a constant thing, I'm just saying this will be an idea. Take a look at your clutch system. Take a look at
well, like I said, when Adam tuned my engine, it was a dual stage, and I didn't flame out. I finished my last qualifying, and I finished the race. So that's all I'm bringing up. I'm just wondering if that was the norm, because my other engines don't do that. It just so happened to be the flashpoints. And that's what's propping up the question, because like I said, I had Adam tuned it, and I had another guy that runs for flashpoint, and he tuned it exactly the same way. They both would sing a double stage idle, and he was basically I'm watching him, and he's counting down how long before the idle drop. I don't know if it's to tune the car down.
A lot of times, bro, you have to be mindful of the your idle screw, how low is his idling, or if it's idling high. I mean, and then you gotta play that off your low end too. You know what I'm saying? And you have to, when you're doing it, when you're trying to achieve, if you want to achieve that single stage, you may have to turn it. We say all the time, reaching it up 5 minutes, but you may have to do smaller increments of that to get it just right. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is fine tuning. And like I say, you have to hear if your engine sits there, you come in and it revs up, that means you might be too lean on your low end. You know what I'm saying? So it's that, and then you got to get your idle just right. Because sometimes when your idle is right there, as far as like consistent, like just at a good tone. But when you go down on straight, you may go down on the straightaway and get ready to hit the brakes, or or get ready to make a turn, and it may flame because your idle drop down. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hearing thing, it's a practice thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna tell you a lesson that I learned when I first started racing nitro, man. Literally, I hated adjusting carburetors because I didn't know what the heck they were doing. Like I didn't have enough experience to be able to listen to it and tell what it was doing. But the one thing I did realize is letting other people mess with stuff, the car never felt right. Right? So, I would love to tell you how to tune that engine the right way, but honestly, it's just going to come off of how you want it to feel and how you want it to sound, and how you want it. It's hard, man.
I get it, but I had the professionals though, like the professional. It wasn't like another guy that was off the bench helping me out. This is Adam that he's like the guru of nitro engines.
Yeah,
and then you got another guy.
Here's the thing you got to remember though too. You're having two top pros mess with your engines.
I had Adam.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
He's lagging.
Exactly. No, that's the same thing. I had Adam tune my motor, and I was like, "Oh hell no! Oh hell no! We got to go back on this." because I couldn't drive it. It was just pointless. And that was using all torque of ounce of power that motor had. He had tuned it for me to have it, and I was like, this is stupid. It's not fun. So, like when we were helping you do yours, your motor at Nitro Challenge, there's no way I'd do something like that to you, and it's just pointless. So again, you got to really get it to where it's where you like. But you know what? Honestly, man, when you're having flame out problems like that, I got to start from zero, literally. I mean, if it's flaming out multiple times, I've learned to just, all right, I got to yank this motor out. I'm going to take the crank out. I'm going to fill the bearings. I'm going to make sure everything's legit. And then I'm going to take the air cleaner off, and I'm going to set that gap at 0.5 to where the idle is a little higher than normal. Instead of 4.5, I'm going to set it at 5. And so I know now my idle is not the issue. Now it's all tuning and no idle at all. I know 100% in my head, my idle is where it's supposed to be. Yeah. And then go from there. Because if not, then you got issues. You got a leak somewhere. You got a bearings or something like that. So
like I said,
and then you can go from dual to single idle, whatever you prefer. So
yeah,
like I said, just my personal preference. I don't think a single stage idle is for everybody. I think they need to learn how to get it to where you can get around the track. It was running good, and he probably toured that.
Well, after he tuned my car, I had no more flame out. I was able to finish the race and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't want to leave no power left on the table. I want, if I'm going to the track, I want to have everything I could have. I'm not going to leave anything. If I had to tune it down with my trigger finger, I would tune it down. I wouldn't gas it as hard, or I'll be more linear on my finger. I wouldn't let it be, the engine, tuning down the engine, when you're out there racing, especially competitive.
Here's the thing you need to realize too, 916. You're not always going to have them pros around to tune your engines for you. You're going to have to learn to do that. And this is the thing. Your level compared, Adam Drake coming in and tuning your stuff, you two are light years apart from each other. He knows what he's doing. If he's not around and you're out racing somewhere else, you need to be able to learn to do that stuff. So really what I would advise doing is start playing around with your carburetors, learning. I got a couple of videos. I'm going to send you a link to the couple of videos that I made on my YouTube where I show you'll know where an engine, where it's okay. I show this is an engine that's rich. This is
I get it.
And where to get, how to get them back in tune.
No, I get it. All my engines are all single stage. It was only the flashpoints, and I was just wondering if it was an OS thing. It was only the flashpoint. All my
it's not an OS thing. It's a tuning thing. It doesn't have nothing to do with the engine because it's only air and fuel mixture coming into that crank and how it burns in the combustion chamber. You're either stupid rich, stupid lean, flaming out, not running right, dual staging or single staging. You got to have those needles in sequence. That is the big thing with a two. All a nitro engine is a mini 2-stroke. You got 2 needles. You got to have them in conjunction. And another thing too, like Chris Nelson said, because I kind of do like what Chris Nelson does. If I start having problems, first thing I go to, check idle gap. Check bearings. Check for air leaks. There might be something wrong with that you don't even know. It's a possibility. Something going on.
Let me ask you this. Does the flashpoint is a 3-needle carb or a 2-needle carb?
3 needle.
3 needle.
Yeah.
So 3 needle, it may be different. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little different.
It will.
It's the exact.
I know everybody what everybody's saying
as all the other ones.
Go ahead. Go ahead, BP. What you saying?
Well, what I'm saying is that so I had 2 people tune my engine, and I noticed. I just sat back and noticed. It's not like I don't know how to tune. They just kind of stepped in. Well, I was having problems at DSC, so I had Adam do it. But just seeing those 2, and also seeing a video that Ty Tessman said that he switched over, to FX, and he mentioned that it idle better. That right there is really, that's 3 things, right? That's three times.
That's propaganda, bro. That's propaganda.
You gotta with that. That's a money plan.
That's
What
Everybody
he
thinks.
thinks Ido's good to him might not be good to like Adam Drake or someone like Chris Nelson. You know,
No,
Yeah.
but I'm saying Ty
Yeah.
Tessman. Ty Tessman said that the
it don't
FX.
matter. It don't matter.
Go ahead,
Well, you
go
know,
ahead,
that's-
Chris.
I guarantee
Go ahead.
whatever Ty is saying, it's because he just switched to a different motor, and what he's saying, it's about this. Has
You trying
nothing
to
to
say
do with how the motor's tuned or anything at
Hey,
all.
Yeah,
He's
if
trying
he's all of a
whatever
to
it
up
is.
his FX
yeah,
game.
if he's all of a sudden
So you can't
sponsored
take that
by
at heart,
FX,
because
yeah, if he's now sponsored by FX,
he
he's
get
not
paid
gonna
by
say,
him.
"Oh, OS
He's
is
gonna
the
say,
best." Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the whole
Well,
thing.
you know, that was just like that was
Yeah.
3 strikes right there. I had to say something about it. Okay, another question. All right. So we had a debate yesterday. And do you turn? And let me ask Chris right here. Do you turn down your servo speed? Look at Freak.
We need you to get off that,
all
man.
day,
You just-
baby,
Nah.
all day,
We just
You-
talked about it. Go
all
ahead.
day.
Go ahead, Chris.
I just want to ask, you know,
All day,
because
baby.
like I said, I don't want to leave nothing off the table.
Go ahead.
So you do turn down your speed on your
It all
servo.
depends on the track, baby. It all depends on the track. If I got a track that it's hooked up, hell yeah. I'm
Man,
getting old, brother. I don't got that same Einkorn action anymore, man. So I got to adjust when I can for my favor. If the track is hooked up, everything's at 100%. If it's loosey, gloomy, then I adjust my dual rates right then and there.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
definitely.
Well, you know,
I got to
I
jump
just
off this
feel
though,
like
guys. I didn't realize, and my battery's gonna die. That's probably
yeah.
why my internet was sucking so bad.
Yeah, or add some TNR fuel into that. Put some TNR fuel in your phone.
I don't want to just walk out on you guys.
Hold on, see if he put it back on charge or something. Let's see.
But 916, man. I'm 916. I think
You just heard it.
Yeah, man, I gotta start. We're yeah. Let me see.
Go ahead, Zach.
I think, man, the more you kind of just sit back and kind of learn what works for you, the easier it'll become, man. Because I'm telling you, I literally got this SH engine and I've got a 2101 OS that I'm running, and I got them both running the exact same. One of them has like 3 gallons on it. One of them literally has like 4 tanks on it. But I'm the only person that's touching the needles. So you can't take the way that I'm going to drive something and the way that I tune it to the way that I drive it is going to be totally different. Like how much idle time you have between full throttle, or even how much that servo pulls the throttle, the carb needle all the way out, or how far you got that pulling. That's going to go along with the tune also, you know? So there's just so much stuff, man. You really just got to find that setup that kind of works for you. And just get your tuning screwdriver, man, and just play with it. Like,
I get that. I definitely get that. You know, but for me, I paid a certain amount of money, and I want the best it can give me. You know, if I wanted something that was kind of dialed down, I wouldn't have got the engines that I got, or the servos that I got, or the remotes that I got. I want to compete, and I don't want to leave anything on the table. You know what I mean? Like off the table. If I could bring in 100% of everything I got onto the table, it wouldn't be. I couldn't blame myself for anything where I left anything off the table. If that makes any sense, you know.
Where you got to remember too, 916 VP. You're new coming into the whole racing thing. It's not like you've been doing this 10, 15 years. That's why you hear a lot of people say, do what works for you. Some people might not agree with this, but I will say this. I think one of the worst things in the world is to have like a pro driver come and tune your stuff for you or set your stuff up. And the reason I say that is because when they set someone else's stuff up, they're pretty much doing it to how they know how. And they might have 20, 30 years of experience where you've been doing it maybe 2 or 3 years just coming into it. So yeah. a lot of people think, well, man, if I've got the, Adam Drake, the top pro in the world tuning my stuff, there's no way my stuff shouldn't run. There's no way it shouldn't be competitive. It shouldn't be able to hang with the rest of the guys. But you don't have their skill. You don't have their driving style. You are completely different from them. So you really gotta. I know you have a lot of money put into engines and you buy all the good stuff, but even the best stuff on the market is not going to make you any better than what your skill level is. And that's kind of.
I get
what you're saying. You don't want to leave nothing on the table, but
nothing.
You need to get that mindset out of your head and just do your thing. Do what works for you.
No. I get that. But see, when I let Adam tune my engine, he should have, let's say if I didn't know what I was looking for, okay, it was different. I didn't know what I was looking for in this engine, particularly like the Flashpoint, right? Now, if I gave him the engine, like, yo, can you tune this for me? He was, I was expecting him to show me what it was supposed to sound like, how it was supposed to be. So that way I would know what to look for or what to hear or how to tune the thing. If he came and just, and gave me a basics, what I'm talking about. Like if he do tune my car for my driving style, I'm not happy with that. If I knew that, I would have told him like, yo, race tune my shit so that way I know what I'm looking for next time I'm out there. So I know, because some engines you just don't know. You can keep leaning it. You're thinking it's going faster, but you're really not. So, but you really don't know. With him, the expert, he should know. And when I bring it to him, I need him to show me what I should be looking for. Like, yo, boom, this is the race tune, and this is what you should be looking for. So if anytime you go out there, if your engine ain't running like this, you're off. You need to adjust the needles. And that's what I was bringing up, that when I had two people tune my engine, it was both a double stage idle, and that's what I was trying to get at.
I think some of it was too, is like when you had Adam tune your engine, that was at DNC. So I really don't. There might have not have been a whole lot of time for you guys to sit and BS and go through teaching you this, and that. I'm sure he just wanted to get you going and try to fix your problem so you could get out on the track and finish your race, but. If you got to do it all over with him again, or the other guy you said that sponsored by Flashpoint, get with him if you get to again, and have him sit down with you and say, look, okay, this is how I'm tuning your engine. This is, maybe I think what you need to have is have them guys like go walk it through with you step by step to make you understand.
That too, but
then again, you gotta keep in mind the time of day, the temperature it was.
Oh yeah, I get it. That's why I'm saying is that when I brought it to him, I'm expecting a race tune. And so that way I would know what to expect. Even though the temperature changed, I could make the adjustments to get where I'm supposed to be at. And if I gave it to him and he detuned my engine, then I didn't like that. I came to him because I wanted the race tune. And
this. What do you mean when you say race tune? Because I hear a lot of people use that term.
A race tune is basically what JQ talked about on his little video. Basically having the best tune for for the car. But every engine is different. We all know that every engine RPM is different and everything else. So when I brought him the Flashpoint, I'm expecting him to give me that perfect tune. So that way I know what to hear, what to look for, because I'll keep turning the needles and it's pretty much the same or and that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay, this is my pet peeve with that.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, this is my pet peeve. Okay, so the hardest thing to ever do is tune a motor at a race. The major reason why is because they give you one lap to before your race starts. They give you one lap and then the loop is live.
Yes.
So when the loop goes live, about 2 minutes in, you're going to see how your motor's really tuned. So in my opinion, you got guys that could tune a motor on the bench with presetting of what it's going to do on the track. So guys that when they tune in on the bench, they're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. But when you put a load on that motor, it's not what it sounds like. It's what it feels like. So it's two totally different things. And it's if you got a guy, I mean, like Adam's good. Don't get me wrong, but he's not good enough to know how it's gonna feel when that motor is on the track, when that car's on the track. So it can sound as good as can be, but when you put a load, an actual load on it, that's when you know. So I can't, like, when I told people, like, I've been helping people a lot. I've been traveling, doing a lot of things, you know. But when I told them, hey, this is a good tune for right now until you get a load on it. When you get a load on it, I hate to tell you this, but you're going to sacrifice a qualifier so you can bring it in the middle of that qualifier so we can get it absolutely perfect how you want it for your next qualifier. And then it might change a little bit because it's going to be much cooler, or you know, as the evening goes on. So to do a race tune right before in a race without running your car up and down on a practice track, I don't know. It's too hard to do. You know?
Dude, and you got to consider like the way that you're going to drive that car, right? So with a 2-cycle, you know, depending on how hard you drive that car, that tune is going to be, you know, my tune. It could be totally fat for you depending on how you drive it. Like literally, it could fatten up halfway through the race because you're not pulling the trigger hard.
Mm-hmm. You're letting it load up.
But that's literally
I'm pulling the trigger.
Like I'm saying, like
I'm not leaving it. Well, you know.
I've also heard you make the comment. I've also heard you make the comment a few times where you're saying, I want every ounce of power. Really, at your level, you shouldn't be worried about trying to suck every single bit of power out of them engines.
Fatten it up, trust me.
Yeah, See, and that's what I do. I leave my stuff a little on the fat side. I don't try to suck every ounce of power out of mine, and I can still get every engine to clear any double, any triple I hit with, and I don't have to have the perfect race tune. It's going to be how you drive. You don't need to have, as what I hear people always calling, chasing down the perfect race tune. Because honestly, I don't really think that's a term that anybody should ever use, the perfect race. I don't think there's any such thing, because EKJ, myself, Chris Nelson, Zach, and you know, all 5 of us all probably race 5 different ways. We do everything completely different on everything. And I don't think any 5 of us here are going to be the same. We all have to find what works for us at what track, at whatever temperature, elevation, what part of the U.S. we're at, because it can all change in an instant. And I 100% agree, like what Chris said, trying to tune on the fly at a race. I think that's, and I'm kind of new to this as well. I'm no pro racer. You guys all know I'm just as new as 916 is. And I tell you, I've learned that just in a couple of races that I've done, is that trying to learn to tune on the fly is not easy. That's where you try to do your test and tune pay your $10, go to a local track that you can run that damn thing all day. Get your tuning done on that platform and that engine that you're going to run the next weekend at whatever race. You know, you might have to tweak your needles a little bit, because the way you tune your engine one weekend, if it's 80 degrees that weekend and then the following weekend it's like 60 or 50, yeah, the tune's going to be affected a little bit. And I think that's what a lot of people fail to realize, that heat, temper, you know, barometric pressure, all that on a 2-stroke engine, they are so finicky to that stuff. I mean, like super finicky. Like your tune can change from one day to the next that quick, and you can sit there and chase your tail. Because I've had a lot of guys ask me for help. They're like, bro, I don't understand what's going on. Yesterday, my buggy ran perfect all day at the track. It was dialed in. I loved it. I had all the speed and power I needed. Why is it today I'm going to the track and my engine's blowing crazy smoke and it's got no power? And you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I do. You know what's funny? I had a perfect single stage when I left here to go up to Delta yesterday. It was a perfect single stage. Everything was great. And but when I got to Delta, I was like, I'm not gonna mess with the needles. I'm not gonna. There's really no place. Well, there is a place you could put it on the ground, but I thought it was fine. It's just about an hour away from me. And when I got there and I was racing, it was decent, but it was running fat. And
Think about this. So you just said you went an hour away. See, in that time, in an hour's drive, you could have went up in elevation or lower. Yeah. An hour away. Yeah, an hour away, it might have been 60 degrees where you were at, and then maybe 55, an hour away. So that'll all wreak havoc on you.
And what's crazy is that I just started my engine just to clear it out. I was cleaning my engine, and I wanted to clear it out a little bit. I was running my engine, and I gassed it, and it was stupid lean. I was like, when I was practicing earlier today, it was perfect. It was perfect. It had everything. And then when I brought it home and did a little cleaning, and now it's stupid lean. So I guess when I had it here, it was stupid. It was rich for my settings. And then when I brought it up there yesterday to race, it was too fat. And now that when I went in,
temperature changed. Do you remember? Did the temperature change greatly?
I don't think the temperature changed greatly, but it was more because Sacramento's in a valley. So we're in a valley, and I think they're not in the valley. They're probably higher in elevation.
Your elevation at sea level. So so the higher you get, there's less oxygen in the air. The higher you get above sea level, so it actually it'll starve your engines. So, and that's kind of like a lot of guys that like to run their stuff in the wintertime when it's like 35, 40 degrees out, which I tell people, man, don't try to run your stuff out in the snow when it's 30, 35 degrees out. And then it's like 50, 5 days later, and then they wonder why their stuff's not running, because it doesn't take much in a temperature change or elevation, to throw that engine, all out of whack, and I think a lot of guys too, they don't understand that when it's colder, there's more oxygen in the air. So you need to richen your needles versus in the summertime when it's 80, 90 degrees out and it's hotter, you need to lean them a little bit. And see, that's another thing that, you drive, like I'll give you an example. I already know from where I'm at here in North Carolina, and I go to Tennessee today. Today it was 80 degrees here. I went and took the 3 engines and tuned them for the engines that I'm going to take to PNB. But I guarantee you the first time I run practice around that track, I guarantee you all 3 of these engines are not going to run how they ran today. And I had them all single staging, running perfect, because Tennessee, totally different. I'm on the East Coast. Tennessee for me is going west. Elevation, humidity is a total factor going west for me from where I'm at. So I already know I'm going to have to retune all my stuff. And that might be what you're experiencing. You running your stuff like at home, you might think you have the perfect tune. Then you go to race at DNC. That's like a couple of hours away. All that change in the, the air, heat, humidity.
Big time.
Yeah, it's all a big factor. It is.
Factors in. Hey guys, I hate to do this to you, but I got to get on the good, man.
Hey man,
I actually got to start packing up. Yeah. Packing up to head to PNB, so I got 1 day and a half to do this. So, but I can't wait to get you out there, man.
Hey, thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll holler at you guys.
All right. Oh, Mr. Send It.
What's going on, everyone?
Hey,
what's
man.
up?
What are we doing in here?
What's up? Late to the party, man. We had all the girls was here, man. We done had
What?
Hey, Chris Nelson just left.
What? Chris just jumped off? Why did he jump off for?
He's been on here for like the last hour and a half.
I know that's right. Late to the party, man.
I'm late.
It's all right, though. That's all right. We had a good conversation, man. We talked about tune and PNB, everything. So yeah. So since you just had to go back and listen to the live, man.
That's how you get people to have to go back and push the numbers. Watch that live.
You gotta watch that live, man. You gotta watch that live, yo. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, I'm just excited, for PNB, and we're gonna have a good time, man, and we're gonna have a good time and just enjoy. 9-6-10, wish you was closer, brother. Come on down and run some,
I was thinking about it, but it was just too much. I was thinking about the plane ticket, which was like 3 some, almost 4, and then
Right.
the hotel fees another 5, and then a rental car, that's another 300-400,
Right, yeah.
and then and the
And
expenses out there, and then I can't bring everything on the airplane, so a lot of things I have to buy there to do the race and stuff like that. I was like, man, it's gonna cost me like $1,500, and
Hey, that was exactly how you and Ray were telling me Saturday. Hey, freak, you got to come out here and race with us in California. I would be having the same dilemma because I sure the hell wouldn't be driving out there. I'd have to get on a plane, and I wouldn't be able to take all my shit with me. So now you see what I would do.
I think the Silver State is worth it because you get a 2-for-1. You get to go race, and also you get that Vegas experience, and out there in Vegas, and
I would love to go to Silver State if I was that close, man. If you get a chance, you should go if you can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
The track right there in the hotel, in the in the facility. So you just can leave the track and go right upstairs, and you in your room.
And get your gambling on. I'm gonna get my gambling on. I'm gonna play the grown up video game. The sloppy game.
Yeah, fellas, man. I appreciate it, y'all coming in, man. I'm gonna get off here because I gotta get ready for bed myself.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bed. You can't go to sleep.
Man, I gotta hit it, man.
Y'all had me up last night till like 4:30 in the damn morning. I had to force everybody. That's it, guys. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, man.
I guess you gotta fire it up now, Nitro Freak.
No, actually, I'm getting ready to go lay in the bed and watch TV with the wife. I was supposed to be off here like 45 minutes ago. She's been waiting on me to go watch a damn movie, and I'm like, well, hold on. Chris Nelson's on, EKJ's on. Let me go talk to these guys for a little bit.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, y'all. Hey, we're gonna get out. We're gonna see each other at PNB. And yeah, I might do another live before we head on up that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one more. I'm probably gonna do one like Tuesday. I'll do one Tuesday night, and then that's it. Because then Wednesday night I'll be getting everything packed because I'm not sure when I'm gonna leave. I thought about possibly leaving late Wednesday night or just leaving at the. Probably what's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna leave at like. I'm going to get up at like 4 in the morning, try to be on the road no later than 5 in the morning, and I should get there around 11:30 in the afternoon. Thursday is what I'm going to try to do. So Wednesday, I'll be busy all day getting everything loaded in the truck, get my ass. I'll probably be in bed like at 7:30, 8 o'clock so I can at least get, 5-6 hours of sleep before I get up and make the 6-hour drive. So I ain't doing no lives Wednesday. That'll be last minute packing and making sure I got everything. So I'll probably do one Tuesday if you want to do one earlier on or whatever. I mean, it don't matter. We can all come into mine or come into yours, EKJ. I really don't care.
It don't matter. Either way it go. Yeah. But all right, y'all. Man, y'all have a good night, y'all. And we see each other. We'll get up Wednesday and have one or Tuesday or something like that. So it don't matter. All right, y'all.
All right, guys.
All right.
All right.
Later,
Later, y'all.
Later.